That's why we do these where parking lots are. So people that drive and they're embarrassed to go get food,
right?
They can just drive up, get what they. I see one lady gets her for her grandkids.
Okay.
You know, that's well, why we do this.
I was just asking. So.
You know what? You get anything out of here anytime you want, and nobody's going to say a word to you. Don't listen to whatever that person told you.
Even I guess that school's up there on on Kemp Road.
Yes.
I even went there and I got bitched at.
Food? Why? Somebody
By
work
the school.
should not.
They said, "Oh, you're not allowed to touch this box."
It's not true. What's that say on there? Take what you need, donate what you can.
Yeah, that's what
that is what it's for.
I've done that before, so when
I'm trying to build these boxes around the city of Dayton, but they won't give me permission to put them anywhere.
Are you kidding me?
They would rather do
like
beer license and stuff down at Riverscape. It's okay to do all of that.
Right.
So people can get drunk and all that, but it's not okay to feed people. I get really upset about I have been on food stamps in my life.
Yeah, I've been on food stamps too.
I've been on welfare in my life. I know what food insecurity means.
Right.
You just get what you want.
I was just asking. Oh, by the way, how much are these bikes cost? My buddy has one.
This one's only $799.
Now,
most of them get up to $2,500.
How fast is this sucker?
This will do about 27.
27.
Pretty fast.
Now, let's say if you let somebody ride it just like to that sign and back, would you let anybody do that?
Probably not on these e-bikes. I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, if you wanted to ride in the parking lot right here, I have no problem with that.
Right.
But no, I typically don't like to. Due to not only theft item, it's due to somebody getting hurt on my bike.
Right.
There's liability.
Same way as mine.
Same thing.
Well, trike, so it's sitting there.
I'm actually getting a motorized trike. I'm getting a battery operated trike coming in. I do YouTube videos. I have my own channel.
Oh, okay.
So that's what you're seeing now.
Okay.
I'm taping right now, but that's okay. Nobody's ever going to see it.
That's fine. Even if they do, I don't care.
You know what? But people need to see this stuff like this box.
Right. Because
they need to understand, you know what? Not everybody has food. 1 in 9 people in the United States go hungry every day. 1 in 9.
Right.
That's huge.
And same as me, like East Dayton Christian Church, you have to have a Dayton Power and Light bill or veteran bill.
It's crazy.
And my landlord won't let me have it over in my name.
Crazy. Well, you know, there's a church that pretty close to me where I go at Spalding and Linden down here.
I know where it's at.
It's called Eastmont Church.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to put a box in there. Anytime you want to go over there on your bike and get yourself some food, it's going to be a little while before we get it up.
Okay.
But this is what this is for.
Okay.
There's not many of these around Dayton.
Okay. Well, I just wondered if...
You want spaghetti? Normally there's spaghetti sauce in here, but I don't see any today.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering.
Hey, I'm glad you did, because now you know you have the freedom to take anything you want.
Yeah, because somebody like I said, somebody coming up.
I cannot believe somebody did that.
No, don't touch it.
That's the enemy.
So.
That's what I call the enemy.
Right.
As God's children, that's the enemy.
Right.
They're trying to tell you can't do something.
Right. I mean, that's like me. I pushed myself out of a bilingual church.
Yes.
Because they was speaking Diablo, meaning the devil.
Yes.
And I'm like, you know what? Screw you. Adios.
You know what? Everybody, you know, I tell people Christianity isn't just people in the church.
Right.
It's what they do when they come out of that church. We call it be the church.
Right.
That is what Christianity is. That's why people don't like.
You go to Be Hope?
No, I go to the one over on Eastmont.
Oh, okay.
That's my church.
Yeah.
But
I was going to try to go to Be Hope on North Fairfield Road, but I'm
you
like,
can go you can go to that one right down there. Anybody's welcome.
They say that they judge you because you wear shorts like
this. You know what? If
like
you can walk right like you are into my church and nobody's going to say
even
a word to you, that they may want you to wear shoes only because of safety reasons.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you can do that.
Right. Okay.
We're 11 o'clock every Sunday morning. It takes about an hour. There'll be a lot of people greet you. There's coffee there.
Okay.
You just need to come. And if you know what, I changed from a big mega church like the Vineyard.
Right.
20 years at that church, but they got to where they wasn't preaching the Bible as much as I thought they should have been.
Right.
That's my opinion.
Right. I mean, that's like me. I switched churches from FDAV on South Smithville.
Yeah.
To Be Hope Church out here in Beaver.
That's a good church.
And everybody's like, oh, they worship the devil. I'm like,
you know what? There again, God can use anybody at any time.
Right.
If you just read the stories in the Bible about Paul and all of that, everything he did, he was a murderer.
Right.
He denied Christ for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? God turned around and used him.
Right. I mean, that's like me. I come from a Baptist church.
So is my wife.
And for I don't know how many years that I stepped away from the church because my family, you know, I was younger.
Yes.
I wasn't of age at the time. Now I'm of age. I can go wherever I want. But I just don't feel comfortable in my church, that church in Eaton, Ohio, because that pastor passed away. And I'm like, nope, I can't do it. Sorry.
You know, I encourage you to try to find a church.
Right.
Just to, you know, and you know, not everybody goes every Sunday.
Now I got a question. Do you know any information on this church?
I do not.
You do not?
I hear it's a pretty good church. I don't know what their denomination is. I don't know. You may, if there's a car in the parking lot, you may want to knock on the door and talk to them.
Okay.
You know what? Most people will accept you just the way you are.
Right. Well,
but there are certain people.
Churches, well, I know.
You know the old saying, don't try to take a speck out of somebody's eye when you got a log in your own eye?
Right. I mean, that's
pretty profound.
Right. Like the church that I went to on Springfield Street in Dayton. It's like a little house, but it's not.
Yes.
They accept you as you are. So.
You know what? That's exactly what Christ wants, is to accept you exactly where you're at in life.
Right.
You know, and trust me, you judge people,
right,
you shall be judged.
Right.
So don't judge somebody because that's coming right back on you.
Right.
And people don't, you know, I judge somebody's actions.
Right.
I don't judge their soul.
Right. I mean, that's the same as the pastor I walked away from. He's a bilingual pastor. He speaks English and Spanish, but
yes,
I know both too.
Yeah, I don't know Spanish, a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, and he's like, you know, telling me this in Spanish. I'm like, hold up here. You cussing me out.
Is that what he was doing?
Yeah, that's what he was doing. I said, you know what? And he's like, how did you know I was saying it? I said, because the way you holding your hips and you putting your both hands on your hips.
It's your defensive posture.
Yeah.
Defensive posture, isn't it?
I said, I know sign language too. I know the middle finger, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to kill you with kindness and walk out the door.
There you go. You kill somebody with kindness. What can somebody say to you when you kill them with kindness?
Nothing.
Nothing. I mean, that's what people. This world is so corrupt, from the government all the way down.
Right.
Of so much corruption, and I never thought. And I'm 72 years old in November.
Right.
I never thought.
Yeah,
I would
39 in June of next year. So.
I never thought I'd ever see this in my lifetime, where anything goes.
Right.
But the Bible speaks of it very clearly.
Right.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right.
Homosexuality, drunkenness.
That's like my friend that just was in Trinity, and her daughter-in-law works in Trinity, and I'm like, look, you're married. You're married and you're having sex with multiple men. For what reason?
Not supposed to.
No. If
you're supposed to be loyal to that person.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, we can't change the world. We can just change hey, anytime you want to come up and take these little things off and get you something out, you get it.
Okay, well, that's all I was wondering.
Just tell them that somebody that rides e-bikes said it's okay for you to get. I have never seen that happen, but I'm sure it does.
Oh, it happened to me. I had my body camera on that day too, and I caught
That's terrible. That's terrible.
I had my body camera on like you did, and I'm like, what the? I'm like,
there's usually a lot more food in here than this. This is low today.
Right.
But I always bring ramen noodles. People really like ramen noodles.
Right.
That all you gotta do is add water to.
Yeah, and then heat it up.
Heat it up, and guess what? You got a meal.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna head down the trail.
Sorry about
that.
Hey,
you know what? You're not bothering me. I call these God appointments.
Uh-huh.
That's what they're called.
Right.
When you meet somebody that has got a question or needs help,
right,
it's a God appointment.
Okay.
I've been here and I know what this means, and so do you.
Yep.
And it's not fun to go hungry.
Nope.
And we see too much of that in this country. We waste way more
like
food.
Somebody else too. They said, "Hey, if you're hungry, go kill a squirrel." I said, "I already done that already."
I grew up killing squirrels and rabbits myself.
So,
you know what? Our age group people can probably survive in an SHTF situation because we know what survival is.
Right.
You know, I mean, I don't know your story. I mean, you ride a bike. That's cool. You can get around.
Right.
And there are so many people that really have a lot of stuff. Some people are so judgmental of other people.
Right.
And you know what? That's the last thing in the world. We can judge their actions, but you don't judge their soul.
Right.
That'll get you in trouble.
Well, that's the same way with my friend's son. He judges the souls.
Can't do that.
And he's like, you wear the same old clothes. I'm like, I wash them.
Hey, you know what? You can wear what you, I don't care how dirty a person is. I don't care. I love you as much as I love anybody else that walks down this trail.
By the way, my name's Donald.
I'm Dan.
Okay.
Donald, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you too.
You just get your food out of there.
Okay, I will. After I get over here.
We'll be bringing a lot more to it too.
Okay.
Have a good day, sir.
You too.
Okay, I guess I better turn my bike on. I talk so long to that person. Wow, what a God blessing. Somebody telling that gentleman that they can't get food out of that box. Don't touch the box. What is wrong with people? That really upsets me to hear that. Now, again, that's his side of the story. But he's somebody that's hungry. He's been judged because of the way he dresses. And that's exactly why people look down on Christianity, the way we act as Christians. I hope I never act like that to anyone. There was a God appointment, as I mentioned back there. That's just really cool when that happens, because there's somebody that needs help. First time I've ever seen him on the trail. But God put him here for a reason. I guess that was to meet me today. So yeah, that was pretty cool.